Bienvenidos a Joan Mon Games. Hoy os traigo de Little Acre. Empezamos.
I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed would require a little ingenuity. Morning, Dougal. Yoink.
Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it. Oh, that stinks. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but it was still out of reach.
I should be able to get the trajectory right.
I wondered if I could swap the sweater for the stick without him even noticing. Boots, check. That was my cue to sneak out of there. I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of. I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast. Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that. The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. I needed something to collect the water first. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. Dad converted the he'd normally spend every waking hour, but it had been days, and there was no sign of him. The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off. Dad, where are you? Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use though. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired. It looked like he had rifled through his belongings in a hurry. Either that, or Lily had been searching for clues. Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presumed the machine wouldn't work without coolant. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside, or eating. The rotor blades of Dad's transmitter were visible from his bedroom window. The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time. If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily, and I did not want to do that. I think you relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house. Strange light? Ah, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around. Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts, I definitely couldn't leave. My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said. It was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was Anya's favourite place to have a picnic. Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts, I definitely couldn't leave. Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts... If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily, and I did not want to do that. I've had better ideas. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down. The handle could be replaced later. I needed a temporary workaround. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. The receiver, I'd know. The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things, made me nervous. The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet though. It wasn't your average generator. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place. The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge. Yet another impressive feat of engineering. Well, well, well. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. There, that should keep it cool. It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot. Let's see. It fits. Huh? It's glowing. The whole wall was covered in writing. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant. Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up. The machine was receiving power from within the house and was now transmitting something. Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí. Gracias por ver el vídeo.